Hello there, my name is Mr. Smartdonkey. Welcome to my Let's Play of Renowned Explorers International Society. It's quite the handful. The developer sent me a review copy, to play the game. I'm quite excited to do so. This looks like a pretty fun little game. It's like a turn-based combat game, but instead of trying to kill everyone, you're sort of trying to have people follow you, and basically you're an explorer society, obviously, and you're trying to become very renowned, and essentially you want to, well, yeah, become renowned, but you don't want to do so by killing people necessarily. Anyway, it's a different way of looking at like a game like XCOM essentially, but obviously a lot less serious, and it looks quite good. So anyway, let us start a new game. Alright, so first of all, we need to select our game mode. So we can either go with Discovery or Adventure mode. And basically what Adventure means is it becomes sort of more roguelike, where you can't reload to previous situations. If you lose, it's game over, and the game automatically saves when you quit. I think I'm going to go for Discovery mode, so we can just keep going even if we die. And it's probably just a little bit easier, essentially. Also for a Let's Play, I think this is better, because otherwise we have to constantly restart, because I'm sure I'll be terrible anyway. So choose this option if you like to make discoveries of greater speed, and this one is if you're looking for perilous yet memorable adventures. But I'll go with that one. So we're going to select our crew. The crew selection tutorial. I did actually play through a bit of the tutorial already, so we can skip that, but I'll still read like these beginning ones. So on the screen you can pick your crew. First select the captain, which will give you a unique ability. You can unlock more captains by playing the game. So I think that's like if you have someone in your team for free expeditions or something, then they can become your team captain. Some of them I think it's 4 or something like that. Then select other slots and pick your other crew members. Different crew members have different strengths, so choose wisely. So we can turn that off for now. So we must select our captain. We can have 4 people as our captains currently. So you can see, for example, here, you complete 4 more expeditions with this character, and then they can become a captain. This one only requires 2, that one requires 3, etc, etc. So anyway, I will try and go through this fairly quickly, because I know it's generally the more boring part for people watching. So anyway, we have Anna Proskuryachkova, a Russian 25-year-old lady. So her captain perk is Brilliant Scientist. Completing research paper will give you your study token, a random improvement. Anna is a balanced scientist with very high speech and defense and no real weaknesses. Capable of doing great damage in an area. She does best in aggressive or devious team. Anna goes well with most crew members who can develop either offensively or defensively. So basically what we have is we have 3 different ways of doing attacks. So you've got a friendly, a devious, and an aggressive. And each character does get one of each ability. And you kind of want to try and get 3 crew members together to cover all areas, essentially. So you can always do good at a particular thing. So friendly, basically this is like... characters don't have health, but they have spirit instead, so you can basically destroy someone's spirit by making them really happy, or at least, I don't know if that really destroys their spirit, but they'll be friendly towards you if you use friendly spells, and then they'll like you, and then they'll just give up because they don't want to fight you anymore. Devious is the other way around. You insult someone, so they leave because they don't like you, and aggressive is actually, I guess, killing them or maybe just wounding them enough. I'm not quite sure how it works exactly. I'm not sure if you ever actually kill anyone in this, but yeah, aggressive is attacking someone physically. Sort of like bullying, I suppose. But anyway, we can see her details as well. So she has Naturalist as her perk. This increases with training as you upgrade, adds to the Naturalist perk, I believe. So here are her attacks. These are generally very similar for most characters, with slight differences. So this is just her melee attack, which is 100% her times attack, so it just does 21 attack essentially. Terrify 100% times speech, so that's 20, and then this is 80%, so 80% of her speech, which is 16. And then it hit chance, etc, etc. This is all, I mean, it's important, but I'm not going to go through this too much. So this spirit, that's her health bar essentially. If your spirit reaches 0, your character will faint. So yeah, I guess you don't kill people, they faint once you hit them enough. So anyway, stats, you've got your speech power, which are based off of devious and friendly attacks. Then you've got your attack power, which is based off of your aggressive attacks. Then you've got your movement, how many tiles you can move every turn. Your speech defense grants a 39% reduction, so 32 is 39% reduction. Armor, that's the same for physical. or but for physical, and then grit is basically dodging and ignoring speeches, so just dodging all attacks essentially. Then there's some equipment as well, which you can buy more of later. So she starts with cheap gloves and a rusty ring, which give her some attack power and speech defense. Anyway, so let's quickly go through the rest of them so that we don't have to do this too long. So Captain Perk, he has 100% gold from treasure hunt increase. That's cool. He's a rogue, which means he gets mischief and stealing. I haven't quite figured out what this does actually yet, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. I think when I last played, I chose him as my captain. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that again. We got Victor Signac. He looks pretty nifty with his awesome mustache and his rapier. Tron Rage. Target becomes enraged, and if it's negative, giving him minus 25 armor. Encourage. This is nice because you can use it on allies, I guess, and they get an extra plus 25% attack. He's generally overall fairly decent. He's got 40 health as well. And then there is Yvonne Lefebvre, which is, she's Canadian. She has 40 spirits. Her stats are pretty poor. I mean, her speech skill's alright, but I think I might just go with Victor Signac. He seems cool. We're going to take him as our captain. Now, there's one character I want to point out here, which is Jan-Piet Corneel. This is a funny thing, because the developers of this game are Dutch, like myself. And there's this Dutch song that's about these four people, Jan-Piet, Joris, and Corneel. And Jan-Piet Corneel. Basically, the song is about how Jan-Piet, Joris, and Corneel have beards. And they put this in, like Jan-Piet Corneel, and then they said his little text is, all his friends have full and exuberant beards, but Jan-Piet cannot grow one himself. And that's basically what the song is about, is like beards and not having beards or something like that. It's a really old song, like, I only know it because my father used to make jokes about it. Anyway, but I thought it was cool that they put something like that in the game. They may have put more characters in the game that have references to sort of certain things, but I'm not aware of them. Anyway, so we're going with Victor. It actually does say Victor is recommended to go with Philippe and Kwama. We can actually technically go with anyone who is based on... sorry, because he's aggressive and friendly, so we probably want to go based on someone who's based on devious, and then the other one doesn't really matter. I definitely don't want Jan-Piet Corneel. I was just pointing that out. So it says Philippe and Kwama. Let's see, who are Philippe and Kwama? That's, no. Philippe. Where's Philippe? Philippe, okay, this is Philippe. He has Engineer and Rogue. Okay, so he has Aggressive and Friendly as well. And I guess Kwama is also... That's Kwama, yeah. I knew that was going to be Kwama. Kwama's a male. I thought it was going to be a female. He's 63. He doesn't look it. Okay, so... Yeah, that's like super heavily focused on friendly, and then a bit on aggressive, and only barely on devious. Like, devious is not even covered, essentially. That's an interesting way to go, I guess, if we want to go for full-on friendly. I would want to be a bit more balanced, though. These are also, like, you can actually see that these are different classes. So the scientist, trust in the scientific method to gain knowledge about the world, gain extra resource from completing challenges. Scout, find extra gold when completing challenges. Fighter... fighters to find extra gold when overcoming challenges even, and speakers gain extra status from completing challenges. I like speakers even because I want to be friendly, because you know, I'm a friendly guy, right? Let's see if I can go with someone who's got a bit more devious in him, like Charles Templeton. He's only got 23 speech power though. What does Kwama got? 29. That's pretty good. No armor though whatsoever. 29 as well. I guess do none of them have armor? No, he has 21 one armor even. That's pretty good. I don't really want to take her because she's a team captain, so I could already choose her as a team captain. There's no point in having her in the team as well. 33, wow, she is really strong. She only has 25 spirit though, that's very weak. He has 35. I'm gonna go for Maria Rodriguez though. She seems cool and hot as well. You know, that's definitely an important thing in my book. Philippe, am I gonna go with Philippe? I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with Philippe. He's also very unarmored. And Victor probably, yeah, Victor's very armored, so he's basically gonna be our tank, but we could still do with someone a little more tanky. How is Agatha looking? She's got 10 armor. 0. I didn't actually look at his armor. He's got also got 0. I don't want to take Anna and Amelia. 15 and 50 spirit. Wow, she is tanky as hell, and she has a decent bit of speech power and such as well, though. I like her. She seems pretty good. She has a shovel for an attack as well, which is just great. Cool. Alright, I think that's our team right there. Victor, Emilia Karwalska, Polish, and Maria Rodriguez, Argentinian, and our French Victor Signac. Alright, cool. So we're, oh my god, we're extremely based on friendly, and we have a bit of devious and a bit of aggressive. You know what? I'm alright with that. Let's do it. Let's start our adventure. This is gonna be terrible, isn't it? Oh, look at us. She's gonna charm everyone. No one's gonna want to fight her. See, hopefully that didn't take too long. Probably chose terribly because I tried to go through there fairly quickly. This is it. You just got your renowned Explorers International Society membership. Victor wants to make a big entrance and wants to investigate a mystic appearance, a druidic stone circle. Rumor has it that the Celtic Druids set up a sect here a long time ago. Right, so I can go through the tutorial, but it basically just tells you don't run out of supplies, don't run out of whatever this is called. This actually just ends your expedition right away. Gather gold, gather status, gather research, and gather insight, and that's essentially what it does. And then there's a few battle tutorials as well, which teach you the basics. But I already know, so I already know those basics. So anyway, everyone is a little bit nervous. The first expedition is crucial for the crew's confidence. The crew starts out with low resolve. Yeah, that's the one. Resolve. You don't want resolve to run out, because if it ever reaches 0, the crew will lose its will to explore and your adventures are over. However, every expedition you complete will give you more resolve. Better be careful. Right, so this is one part of the map, the campaign map, if you will. And then there's like the base, and then there's the actual battles, but we get into that in a bit. So, anyway, if we go here, this apparently doesn't give us anything. So our goal is basically to go here, but we need to do so within 7 supplies. We can actually continue on without supplies, but our stats will deplete. And it says considerably, and it means considerably, because I had it before when I tried, and I lost all my armor on my warriors. So she went from like 30-something armor to no armor, I think. Anyway, so if we go here, there's some research to be found here, and there's something odd here, and it costs 1 supply to go there. So let's go there. The outdoors are not for everyone, but walking in such a pristine landscape is bound to inspire someone to gain a passion for biology. Right, so I can choose who's going to get a love for biology. Oh man, if only I knew who had something with biology already. I think it may have been Emilia. The tweeting birds, she looks like she would like it though, wouldn't she? Little box that fact that no 2 trees are the same, yet they might all be one family. Emilia is finally grasping the beauty of it all and gains a naturalist biology perk. Yep, there you go, she gets the perk. So let's have a look at her. She had archaeologist already, right? And now she has naturalist as well. Unless she already had that, because normally when you start out with a level 1 something, you start out with 2 level 1 things, and that's what she's got. See, because he's got level 2. She's got level 2, and if you've got level 1, you generally start with another level 1. So I think I may just wasted that entirely on her, because she already had it. Oh well. Right, so if we go here, there's status to be gained here. We can go there. There's a nature challenge. An athlete, naturalist, or survivalist may be useful. Let's go here first. Let's see what's going on. The day of exploring was not that exciting, but you did manage to find some rare edible mushrooms. A great party gift. Alright, we got 1 campaign token. For each campaign token, you will receive the following resources after completing your expedition. 10 to 15 status. These tokens also give small amounts of renown. So essentially, we want to like get a whole bunch of renown by the end of the game. Right, so we can go to the challenge, or we can go to here, or we can go to nothing, essentially. Let's go to the challenge, because it looks like we're already nearly there. We can probably get there from here. Yeah, we can. So let's go here first and sort of weave our way through. Sometimes you find a natural phenomenon that is worth researching. However, if you approach it incorrectly, your data might be useless. Alright, let's have Emilia investigate the phenomenon. A 65% chance to succeed. If we fail, we lose a resolve, though, which is painful. Because we only have 2. Oh my god, that was close. Excellent, Emilia researched the natural phenomenon thoroughly and made some interesting discoveries. This will improve your scientific progression. Sweet, so we got 2 study, and we get a bonus from 1 because she has that, or she's a scientist, so she gets an extra 1 bonus token. So these tokens will give me 4 to 6 research each, and also small amounts of renown. This will all make more sense once we finish the first expedition, we get to the campaign, or like the home base, essentially. Right, so we can go here for golden status, or we can go here for research, treasure, and an encounter, possibly. Alright, let's go for our first encounter. No, yes, will I? Let's go here first, and then we can always go there anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Some more gold and such. On one of those rainy days, you see a feather lying beneath a small tree. The feather is both magnificent and valuable. Great! Continue. Alright, so we got one collect token, which is gold, and one campaign token. Alright, let's head over this way now, I think, because we want to go for the treasure. There will be an encounter as well, though. Your crew is minding its own business, walking around the forest and taking samples for research, when suddenly you hear the sound of multiple feet rushing towards you. Huh? Get off my land! A man followed by wolves is charging at you aggressively. Defend yourselves. Alright. Let's defend against this man. He looked like he had a wolf with him, though, which... I haven't fought them before. Okay. Ooh, there's a bunch of... Oh my god, there's tons of enemies here. Right, so this is the combat. So if we manage to... okay. What happens is, when you do certain attacks, you'll change the mood of the battle. So from either to friendly to devious to aggressive. And then to switch it, you have to use several attacks of another mood again. Basically, if I finish the battle while we're friendly, I get a... Or the druid helps me find a treasure, I get a campaign... Or 2 campaign tokens and 2 research tokens. Not sure why it's not popping up there, but we get... Yeah, we get all that. If we finish it in devious, we just get 2 study tokens and a treasure. And if we do aggressive, we get nothing. So we want to try and finish on a non-aggressive note. Preferably friendly, though. Alright, so there's 2 wolves here, and then there's 2 wolves there with their druid owner, master. So I think we're going to go over here first and get rid of these guys before we do anything else. So this is the campaign, or sorry, the battle map. Let's see, so we have our warrior. We probably want to have him go up front. Tank. So you can see here, not getting any vibes here. The current attitude is aggressive. So I guess that's the enemy's aggressive, or attitude is aggressive. You can see this is sort of like a rock, paper, scissors thing. When an opponent is aggressive, you kind of want to do devious attacks to them. If your opponent... Okay, so if your opponent is friendly, you want to do aggressive. If your opponent is aggressive, you want to do devious. And if your opponent is devious, you want to do friendly, basically. And I think it does more damage or something. I haven't actually read this at all. But anyway, I'm not going to bother right now. But yeah, that's essentially what you want to do. So we want to be devious to them, apparently. So I haven't actually had a look at these abilities yet. So, Trial and Rage. Okay, this I think is... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was just an AoE attack, but it's not. We have Encourage. Wow. So friendly. And then there's that. We have... she has a Trial and Rage as well. I didn't actually look at that. That's not smart to have the same ability twice, I guess. And then there's Sadden. Excite. Do they all have Excite? No. He has Encourage. Okay. Right, anyway, let's send him over here. And let's start off with... This is a pretty strong attack. Well, his regular attack's pretty strong as well. We can actually see if we were to target him, it looks like it kills him, so we may as well. Although, we don't want to be aggressive, though. So maybe we shouldn't do that. If I use that, that wouldn't kill him. Neither will that. So let's just do aggressive, then. So this is the combat. We just got 1 attack. He dies. That's it. So basically, on our turns, we get attacks, and on their turns, they get attacks. They don't get counters or anything like that. Right? What have you got? It's melee, that's range 2 tiles, so we could use that. It's devious. So you can see here now, by the way, in order to switch the mood from hostile to either friendly or devious, with devious we have to do 3 devious attacks, and with friendly we have to do 4 devious attacks. There's also always a bonus that you get from the mood that's currently going. So currently it's devious, so abilities get plus 25% power. I'm not sure if that's for them as well, or just for me. It says all crew members, so I assume it's just for me, but I'm not actually 100% about that. Anyway, this attack has a range of 2 tiles, so I think I'm going to go there. Where can you move to? Alright, I can just move here. Let's batter up around here and do those attacks. Okay, that looks like it nearly kills him. So, she's shit-talking him, essentially, is what she's doing now. Oh. And we're going to move her here. I think this gives a little buff or something. Yeah, it does that plus thingy. I have no idea what it means yet, but it's something, so, you know, I'll take it. And we're going to use Sadden on him as well, and that will kill him. Because we want to try and at least get the devious. Change the mood to provocative. If we do that. If we do 2 more times anyway. Your panties smell. Get out of here. Brown Wolf is saddened beyond words and just wants to be alone. So there you go. You don't kill him, he just leaves. So he doesn't want to fight us anymore. Alright, let's end the turn. Now they get a turn, but I moved away quite far, so I don't think they'll be able to reach me. Well, they can move quite far though. That's good though, we'll get another attack on them. Okay, so it's currently we're provocative. So we got plus 25 grit, which means we dodge attacks. I want to try and actually get the friendly if I can. Let's see. Right, you're gonna go there, guaranteed. So let's start with that. Let's, this does make people friendly. Okay, yeah, he looks like he's got a lot of health. So let's hold off on that. We'll see, because she could probably kill this guy in one hit with a friendly attack. You guys have the same one, right? Do you have any armor? You have 15 armor. Okay. So I could move her here and feel fairly safe about it. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go here and use your... Oh, that doesn't kill him. Okay, well, that's alright. He likes us, but not quite enough to leave yet. I think I'll just finish him. Actually, I might finish him off with her. Do a another friendly, unless I... Yeah, we'll do it with him, I guess. Unless you can do something else on someone. No, you're not in the range anymore because I moved you there. Right. Yeah, let's do a regular or another one of these attacks on that wolf. So Hanai likes us so much he doesn't want to fight us anymore and he stops resisting. He just gets out of here. And we just switch to Dire. Oh god. Why did I do that? Okay, so now apparently we lost 30 armor just before we're about to go into fighting, which is not quite... It's not great. Okay, let's make this guy happy. You're awesome, buddy. I think I just gave him plus 25% attack though, which probably isn't the smartest idea. Yeah, I just upped his attack by 25%. So far, this is not going well. Alright, he's gonna attack us. And he hit us for 22. Painful. And he's gonna attack him as well. Hopefully he doesn't murder me. He does not. Alright, so hopefully we can finish them off this turn. That'd be good. Alright, let's move you here. Maybe. Not sure yet what we're gonna do actually. We are unfriendly and I kinda wanna keep it that way if I can. Can you kill this guy with aggressive in one hit? You can. Oh, we do switch to aggressive with one attack though. Ah, let's do it. I wanna make sure we kill this guy. Okay, so now we have Devious ability power extra. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and use that. Why don't you go over here? Use that on him. Your breath stinks. Prick. Alright, can you finish him off? That would be quite good. Looks like you can. I think we are going to finish on aggressive though, which is the one thing we didn't want to finish on. Oh no, it just switched to Devious. Provocative. So I'm pretty sure that gives us that half reward. Yep, the extra 2 study tokens. And the reward from him as well. We just didn't get those 2 other ones, I don't think. So we got 2 encounter tokens, we got 2 study tokens, and she resolved... Oh, right, she was the last one to attack, so she resolved with Conflict Devious, which means she get plus 5 grit and plus 2 speech. Alright, that's only for this expedition, so once we go back to our home base, that's gone. The fool's belittled into madness. God, leave me alone and my treasure alone. Oh, leave me and my treasure alone even. Treasure? Victor distracts the druid, who totally loses his focus while the crew searches for this treasure. Soon enough, the crew finds something. We have a 20% chance of gaining a Celtic cross, a 40% chance of gaining a Celtic horned helmet and a Celtic leaf. Okay, let's see what we get. Celtic horned helmets. So we get 25 renown and 1 insight. And not sure what that means exactly, but we'll take it. A fantastic find. You're going to be the envy of the renowned explorers of such a rarity. The crew leaves the druid and his forest behind. If one of the druids is here, the druidic circle must be nearby. Aha! Okay, so I'm pretty sure health replenishes after combat. Yeah, it does, so he's full health, so that's alright. She actually leveled up already. So we can either choose... we can choose one of these. This one adds to the Archaeologist perk. This one adds to the Naturalist perk. So we can see actually what it does. We get an extra 3 speech defense with that one. This one we get an extra 2, and we get 1 speech power, which I think I prefer. And also we get an extra 6 spirit, which is just health. And then we also get another ability, which is tranquility. The attitude is uncertain, which means that it doesn't affect the mood at all. It has 50% of our speech, 100% chance to hit, cooldown 4 turns, and range is about 3 tiles. I'm not sure what that means. Target becomes excited if it's positive, giving it 25% speech. Affect allies within this target circle, including Amelia. Oh, I see. Heals all allies within the target circle. Okay, so it's like a heal. That's pretty sweet. Gains plus 20% power each turn while off cooldown, with a maximum of plus 60% power. Oh my god, this is a sick ability. Anyway, I want to go for that one, improve the archaeologist perk. Let's do it. So now we have excavation. I don't exactly know what this means. I don't know if there's any way to find out. Clicking on it doesn't do anything. But who knows, maybe in the future. Anyway, we have 2 supplies left, so I could go here and then here. I think that's a good idea. No need to go there yet. Although I could actually go here and then... Pretty sure we can keep exploring after. No, I don't think so, no. So we'll go here, which gives us status. Juice stops at an open field. Delicious rare mushrooms are growing here as small troops. These delicacies will go down in graded parties. This is the same one as we got before, but I'll take it. Alright, so we could go to these other things. Practical resource may be found, or golden research. But the thing is, if we do that, then we're going to start running out of supplies, and we're going to start getting minor or massive debuffs, and we don't want that. So we're going to go here. The Druidic Circle must be somewhere around. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. So you can come back to this place when you finish this to continue later. Are you ready to go? So we could actually move on from here now, but then we are out of supplies. We don't want that. So we will onwards. The crew vigorously searches through the dense forest. It doesn't take long before you find it, a standing stone circle. The ruined main men here must contain valuable information to study. It will surely skyrocket your reputation with the renowned explorers. However, you hear familiar laughter. Behind you stands the French explorer Rivelo, who is considered to be the most promising of the renowned explorers. He got here just before you did. And I guess that's his team. Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to take the main men here to impress a lady. Explain all the hard work you've had to do to get here. Rivelo looks amused. Oh, please, explorer, we both know that this treasure is better off in my hands. Allow my sharp companion, Amir Akhtar, to explain it to you in clearer words, while I take the men here. Hey, wait a minute. Before Victor can stop Rivelo, his crew scout Amir stops you. What's your problem, my friend? Goodness me, there's no need to yell. Oh, I guess he's yelling, okay. What's your problem, my friend? Sorry. Okay, so we're going into another combat. Defeat the boss. Right, so we get... Amir thinks you're weak if I go for friendly finish. That's okay. Amir admires your sharpness, or Amir is mildly impressed. Okay, so we want to try and get either devious or aggressive, but mostly devious. Definitely not friendly. Alright, once again, I think I'm going to go this way first, deal with these 2 mafiosa mobsters, and then we'll deal with him last, I imagine. This character takes 50% extra spirit damage from confident speech abilities. Wow, okay. Alright, let's head over this way. I think we'll, yeah, I should check out their health and stuff. I never do that. Actually, well, I can't see their health, but I can see their defenses, which are absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's get you over here first. And you're going to... Does that kill him? No. That's that tranquility ability, which is pretty sick. Alright, let's go for aggressive then. Let's start with aggressive anyway. Alright, so we have minus 30 speech defense. Escalated. Okay. Well, we probably want to not have that happen. Why don't you go over there and sadden the man? You'll never get me. I'm too hot for you. Aw. That's such a dick move. Alright, I could technically move him over here and hit this guy. I don't think these guys will be able to reach me. Also, I guess, I don't know how it works, but it seems to fill up by 2 every time I do an ability. Maybe it's only with certain people it goes up by 2 at a time. I'm not sure. Oh, it's also, it goes based off of what your dominant attitude was. So not what it's currently on, but what you used most, I guess. I'm not sure, because I've only used 1 and 1, and it's like... Ah, whatever. Let's, yeah, let's do that. Let's hit this guy. With a... Trial on Rage? That's not going to kill him. Alright, aggressive it is then. So we'll have less speech defense here, but I don't... These guys don't look like they're going to use speech as their... attacks. Maybe him. Oh my lord, he moved very far. Oh, and he's got... Oh, crap. Okay, that wasn't too much damage, but he moved much further than I expected. Okay, these guys aren't moving as far. That's what I expected. He's gonna hit me. Oh, he did use speech. I'm gonna kill you. Alright. Well, I can probably get that right back at you. Unless I want to move away from here. No, it doesn't look like I would want to do that. Could go for friendly, but no, let's keep going with the aggressiveness. Very aggressive. He thought aggressive's alright. He's mildly impressed. That's alright. Okay. Well, your abilities, yeah, that's the same distance. Okay. Let's go for devious then. You smell. Okay. See, that only gave me 1, but I guess maybe she gets 2. But she's not that class though. She's a speaker. I don't know. What's your range on that? 2 tiles. So sadly, I have to move into range, which means these guys might get an attack on me. Anything else that has bigger range? No. Right, well, it'll probably just be the one guy gets an attack, but he might just go for him, so let's just do that. Let's move here. That's good damage right there, though. Your fanny smell. He's very upset. Alright. Their turn indeed. He's gonna go for... Oh, he's still going for... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. And he's probably gonna get an attack on her as well. She's possibly dead here. Miss. Oh, he fumbled. Okay, please don't reach. No, he's gonna go for him. Okay, we might survive here. Well, I mean, if one person dies, it's alright. Ooh, another fumble. Okay, that's very good. Alright, she could possibly even finish this guy off. Let's move here. Oh, not quite. I think she can then do it, but then I might still lose her. And that would be sad. Well, let's take him out anyway. Maybe the game will just finish when we do that. I doubt it, though. Aww. Hey. This is your fault, man. What do we get? Plus 25% power. Oh, if only I... Oh, no, I should have done the devious attack first on someone else. Oh, I can heal, though. I didn't think about that. But that means that he's going to have to come over and finish this guy off. But that's probably still worth. Alright, let's do that. Oh. Oh, right, that's why it's like 3 odd. Like around, it's about 3 tiles range. Okay, well, let's do that. That's a pretty good heal right there. Okay, you come over here and finish off the big guy. With some of that deviousness of yours. You smell like bad cheese! I guess he's French, so that's why they did that. Should've moved him over first and then healed. Why? Oh my god, I'm terrible. Oh, but we did it. Okay, so it did actually work. Killing... He admires my sharpness. So yeah, taking him out actually finishes it. Wow, if I had known that. Cool, so we got 2 encounter tokens, and he finished it. So we get an extra +5 grit and 2 speech power. That's going to go away right away, because it only counts for this expedition, and we're done with this expedition. Amir's tone suddenly changes. Good job, my friend. You are as sharp as a knife. Those who know how to hurt with words are truly mighty. I'd like to pay tribute to you with some research papers. Good luck, my friend. He leaves you to follow Rivalo, who somehow managed to get away with a whole men here. Our words cut like swords. To study. And we gain speech permanently increased by 1. Not bad. I'll take it. He's gone with the main men here. The most interesting and telling scriptures were on it. Suddenly a hooded figure appears on the scene. A druid pops out of the forest. Amazing, I saw you handle that encounter just now. Defeating a foe with insults and manipulation, a remarkable skill. I'm honored that someone like you is looking for our history. Allow me to help you with divination. Please tell me, what is the dream you chase? To become the most famous and respected explorer, to be a wealthy and successful adventurer, or to make an amazing contribution to the sciences by exploring the world. Well, clearly that's what we're going for. Actually, technically we're going for that, but you know, this is probably the best option here. I don't know. Ah, science, a noble cause for sure. I sense the Earth is excited to be discovered. Give me a minute. In a trance, the druid leads the crew to a digging spot. The crew finds rare metals and a unique treasure. Nice, we got free study from that. Or maybe just as whatever we chose was based on... Or the reward would have been based on whatever we chose. So if I chosen the I want to be rich, he would have let me to gold, and if I chosen the top one, he would have let me to renown, which is technically what we need, so this may have been a bad idea. Anyway, we got free study. And a Stegosaurus skull. 25 renown and 1 insight. +1 study whenever a level 2 naturalist succeeds on the adventure wheel. Ooh. That's pretty good. And +5 campaign. Cool. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you have to beat Rivolo. Now it's personal. Back to London. Alright. So we were generally devious throughout the expedition. We're getting a lot of research. Alright, so that's all the rewards. Like, all these tokens are turned into these rewards, essentially. So we got 98 gold, 157 status, 69 research, 111 renown, and 2 resolve. So I guess we get an extra 2, like, because we didn't lose any resolve, we get to keep those, and we have 4 next run, or next expedition. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll see. Let's continue. Small discoveries. Interesting findings from some inspiring upstart explorers. Exotic locations uncovered in the Irish Isles by promising explorer Victor Signac. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this sly scholar. Aha. Okay, so this is the most renowned explorer list. So I think the main quest is basically to finish first, so to beat Mathieu Rivolo. We have 111, so we're quite far off. However, we can only do 4 more expeditions before it ends, I think. I think it's going to tell us in a minute. Yes, we can see, by the way, we have 4 resolve now. A magnificent job. The board of the Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by your exploration skills on the islands. For this achievement, Chairman Pinkerton gives you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Sweet. That too. We got 50 renown and 1 insight. You gain 3 supplies, supply capacity. Sweet. So now we have 161 renown. Even better. Pinkerton tells you, we're pleased that you're aiming to become the #1 explorer. However, I wonder if you can beat the already successful Rivolo, whatever, I don't even know. We hope that you will uncover many secrets in your endeavors. The Society has many leads as to where the secrets may lie in wait. You can do 4 more expeditions before the most renowned explorer is elected, so make them count. Successfully complete expeditions to access new expeditions. Got it, okay. You gather your thoughts to determine your course of action. Spend your research on unlocking technologies, exchange your insight for other resources in the city. Spend your status to acquire an entourage. Spend your gold in shops. Go on more prestigious expeditions and repeat until you beat that French clown Rivolo. That seems to be all you need to do to become the world's renowned explorer. Time to prepare for your next adventure. Attention explorer, having trouble finding out what to do next? Click on the reference guide for a quick reminder of your options. Time to prepare for your next adventure. Alright. I think I'll actually end up doing that next time though. So we can see at the top here, we got 1 completed, we've only got 4 left, so we basically have to beat him within 4 expeditions. So I'm wondering how that's gonna turn out, because I don't know. I just had a look at this, basically the ones you can choose. Oh wow, there's only a few. When I actually did this before, I had like 7 options or something. But yeah, you can see there's like a star attached to that, so they're like, I guess, different difficulties perhaps or something. I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, there's only a few to choose from, which is odd. I had a lot more before. But anyway, I am going to leave it there. Oh, and I can buy gold, or use gold to buy the best expedition equipment. Okay. Anyway, we're going to do all that later, next time. So thank you guys for watching for now. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Renowned Explorers International Society. I not remember that name. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day until then, and goodbye.